Survivor is getting ready to premiere its 34th season on CBS, and joining me now is CBS Denver and CBSDenver.com is host Jeff Probst. Jeff, how are you?
I'm doing great, Alan. How are you doing?
I am awesome. Congratulations on celebrating 17 years on the air, 500 episodes. And I guess I'm curious if you thought when you were starting out that you'd be celebrating something like this.
No. I mean, really, think about your own career. Really, I mean, you don't imagine that it will last past the end of the month. And, you know, to hear you say that, 17 years, 34 seasons, 500 episodes, it does remind me that you really get there by keeping your head down and doing one episode at a time, one good story. You know, you just keep rededicating yourself to doing a good job, and one day you look up and you're 100 years old and you've done 500 episodes.
That's awesome. Yeah, but you're still bringing it every day. You know, this season is themed Game Changers. So, you know, tell me about this. Why do you feel some of these castaways change the game?
Well, that was the idea, was that over the 17 years, the gameplay part of it, the human poker element, has evolved, and now it's much more complicated than it was in season one. And so you have to be willing to play in order to win. If you're just going to sit on the sideline and hope the other guy runs out of chips, okay. These are all players who go, nope, I'm all in. How about you? And we have 20 of them. They're the people that say, give me the ball. I'll shoot until I make it. I don't care if I continue to miss. And that's what makes this season unique, is you don't have any sideline sitters. These are all people who want the ball every day, all day.
Wow. And that's going to be fun to watch. You know, let's say Survivor always tries these new twists and these new tweaks to keep the players guessing. But really the reason for success, I think, is it stays kind of true to that original format. Do you agree with that?
I do. I think that's really spoken from somebody who gets it, because the biggest mistake you can make when you have a really good format, and the format of Survivor is simple. Take a group of people, abandon them, force them to work together to build a world, and then vote each other out until only one is left. As long as you stay in that box, then have fun. Do anything you want. Look for new trees to climb. But if you get out of that box, and we've all watched our favorite shows jump the shark in a way that was so big that you went, yeah, I'm out. It's not the same show that I fell in love with. We've done a pretty good job of staying in that box.
Yeah, and we have some twists coming up for the premiere. Premiere's on March 8th. That's next Wednesday here. Give me some twists here, okay? What do we have?
Well, there's two big things. One is we're going to give them lots of ways to change the game, meaning we're going to throw all sorts of possible opportunities for game-changing twists, and they just have to be aware that the game is really alive. From the time we start, it's happening. And one of the big rule changes we're experimenting with is no revotes, meaning if you're a Survivor fan, you know what this means, which is the minute you tie in a vote, we go to the tiebreaker, which is drawing rocks. And it's a deadly situation, but for some players, they might use it to their advantage, and it might scare others off. And it's honestly, Alan, it's one of the joys of the job, is that our audience is so with us that we can try something as a one-off, and if it works, do it again, and if it doesn't, don't do it again.
Yeah, it's like getting voted off in a way, I guess. All right. So sounds great.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, go ahead, Jeff. I'm sorry.
No, you go. No, you go.
All right. I got to wrap it up here because they're telling me I'm out of time, but I cannot wait to see the show, and I'm excited for another season. So great job. You can watch a 2-hour season premiere of Survivor Game Changers next Wednesday, March 8th on CBS 4, 7 o'clock. Jeff, thank you very much. Good luck with the next season.
Thanks, Alan.